what we're going to try and do is take you through the rebrand that we've just done. So you might have noticed that the website has changed a couple of months ago, and we've changed the way the products are distributed. So as the products were before, GeoAddress Locator is no longer available, still going to stay available for existing clients, but going forward, we're moving over to a different way of being able to have the data to give you more flexibility in what's available. So we've got the standard GeoAddress, which is the basic file, and then we've got GeoAddress Smart Data, which is going to allow lots of other data sets to be added, which we'll come on to later on and show you that. GeoAddress Fix is still there, which is to address match, add air codes, add XY coordinates to existing data sets, and then the Data Solutions Services, which is basically a consultation service where we come out and help you look at different ways of integrating our data sets with other data or with your existing data. So we'll take you through a few other pages that have been added to the website. So I'm not sure all of you are aware, but we actually run monthly webinars, well, they're normally monthly, on various different subjects, normally key data and GIS subjects that are currently being talked about. So that's all available and free. We also have a blog, which is normally on some light-hearted subjects around addresses and also around a lot of stuff that's going on with technology as well. So that's available on the website as well. And then we also have reports and papers, which is where you'll find the biannual commercial and residential property reports, which I'm not sure if you're aware we do, but every 6 months those come out. There's normally quite a lot of press around those. And also there's the query tool on the website. I'm not sure if you're all aware of that. So on the website you can actually submit a query to us, whether that be a report on an address that's not, wrong in the data set, or something that needs add-in, or the coordinates not quite being right. You can also view that query and check its progress on how we're updating it, and you can also contact us with regards to information about add-in users or any additional data sets that you might want to look at through that as well. And that's the rebrand. As I mentioned before, we have 4 key products there. We actually have a 5th one, which is our award-winning GeoFinder app. Now, this is basically GeoDirectory in your pocket and has a lot of additional information added onto it, a lot of different data sets that we've added, a lot of open data. Dara is going to now be my wonderful assistant and do a live demo, which is going to be dangerous, but there we go. We'll give it a try. There we go. So this is the app, and we'll go through the filters. So we've added things like, we're going to go Dublin bikes. So we've got Dublin bikes filter on there, which is live feed, which is updated every 15 minutes, which shows you if bikes are available or if not. So yeah, there's not a lot of bikes available around here. Here we go. So that's live and updated every 15 minutes. There we go. There's one. And we also have bus times on there as well, which is again a live feed. And so that's in the current one that's available, and we're just about to add in the next couple of weeks, trains and Lewis. So let's see if that is there. There we go. And live information on that as well. So that's all available in the app. There's also property price register available on that as well, if we can show that. Oh, you want to do trains? Okay. It's showing off. You're just showing off now.
This is only launched today, test today.
So you can see it's very smooth, very fast. Free app. No, property. There you go. Well, the property price register in there as well. So as you see, that's the kind of way we look at it as how we're working ourselves in your position, is we're actually digesting our data ourselves and using it in the app from that position to be able to add different open data sets that are available on top of our existing data sets that are there. There's filters in there as well, GAA clubs. We've filtered out a lot of the NACE codes as well, which are on there. So instead of foods and beverages, we've split a lot of those out into cafes, bars, restaurants, which are all available. There we go. Okay. Done. Ta-da, there you go. Bravo. Well done, Dara. Move back. Let's go back to the presentation. There we go. Okay. So that app's available free, so I'd suggest downloading it. But if you want coffee and biscuits, I would download it because the guys are going to be checking you've got it on your phone later. Right. So move on. Business, smart business data. This is the commercial side of the data set that's there. We've been adding in different parts of data that are currently available. We've just added in a load of telephone numbers and email addresses and websites. So we currently, in that, there's about 185,000 businesses in that database, and we currently have over 100,000 telephone numbers, 60,000 generic GDPR compliant email addresses, and about 80,000 web addresses. And we're going to be adding turnover and number of staff shortly into that data set as well. And we also have Northern Ireland data available. The difference with the Northern Ireland data that we've been able to do is normally you're able to just have either the whole of Northern Ireland or the whole of Ireland, Northern Ireland except Belfast. We can segregate that out now as we do with our own data set. So if you just wanted the border around Northern Ireland and Ireland, we can actually just give you that. So we're able to arrange to do that. Another thing we're going to be doing later on in the year is going to be e-commerce solutions. So we're going to have a web store available where you'll be able to go onto the website, look at the area you're interested in, do a point and radius, sign a license online, pay for it, take it away. Instead of having to call us up and get us to do it and download it, you'll be able to do that online. So that's going to be available in probably later on in the year. Another thing we've been looking at is a different way of delivering the data to you as apart from downloads. Another thing we've been looking at, which is this buzzword at the moment that everyone's talking about, blockchain. So we're looking at adding different data sets in. So we've been working with two of the world's leading flood companies in the UK to look at flood data and predictive flood mapping. So flood mapping in an area in 30 years or in 50 years. If that area now is not in a flood zone, is it going to be in a flood zone in 30 years? Is it going to be a flood zone in 50 years? We're looking at that. We're looking at deprivation index. We're looking at crime stats, subsidence, drive time calculator, property price register information, a lot of the stuff that's in the app there, parks, beaches, playgrounds, walks, heritage sites. So we've looked at that, and we've actually built a blockchain platform that's live, that we've been testing, which looks like that. So there you'll see a lot of different bits of information that aren't currently available in the data set. So there's been a machine learning process to calculate building height and square footage. You'll see in there that a lot of the information that's already in the existing data set, which is if the building is occupied, what type of building it is, and then the little coloured parts you'll see on there, there's subsidence rating, crime rating, deprivation rating, distance to a fire station. That's all stuff we've added in and calculated to be added into the system. So as I say, this is a live blockchain project we've been working on, looking at doing for different industries, but another potential way to move forward and digest our data. And that is it. Simple as that.